So I just want to take a couple minutes to really quickly talk about my experiences in working with Natalia. So when I met Natalia, it was a few years back, and I watched her journey of growth in her own coaching business and in her own life. And I've always admired her warm nature and how open she is and how strong and fierce she is. She's just this great balance of everything that I admire in a powerful, independent woman. And so in October of last year, I was up against a wall, really. I felt like I was disconnected from self. I felt like I had disconnected from my voice. I felt like I had really started to abandon myself, and I felt stagnant in my life. I felt like my relationships were suffering, and I felt like I wasn't bringing my best self to the table in any capacity, professionally, personally, as a mother, any of these things. And so when I chose to work with Natalia, it was with the intention of just going really, really deep into some of the things that were creating big blockages for me, especially around like my own childhood traumas and some of the past relationship issues that I was still carrying. And so that was where I went, and that was where we went. And the thing that I think was the most striking for me is because I'm a very independent person. And so I don't like to rely on anybody per se, but what Natalia was able to do for me was to provide a judgment-free, safe, beautiful, supportive space for me to not only work through some of these things, but to be exactly who I was at any given moment, working exactly through what I was going through at any given moment, goods, bads, highs, lows, things that made me feel vulnerable, things that would have otherwise made me feel shame. And we worked through them. And it wasn't just sitting here like a therapy session or having someone tell me what I needed to do and when. It was Natalia using her gifts to channel into the things that I needed to hear, and really highlighted where the blockages were coming up for me so that I could work through them, so that I could grow from them in the way that felt best to me. And so it liberated me in my healing processes. It also supported me in feeling really safe to do whatever I needed to do to heal. So I worked with her for 3 months, and in those 3 months, I gained a big raise. I took a new job. I relocated. I gained connection back to my own sense of self. I felt like I gained my voice back. My health improved. My commitment to my relationships and my relationships themselves improved. Like in every capacity possible, I healed, and it was beautiful.